Hello, everybody. Jeff Slow, Structural Building Components Association, SBCA, coming to you for maybe the last time this year, but it is 12/18, so another weekly update and kind of a cool update. First and foremost, Jennifer Gustafson, our Director of Finance, happy work anniversary, 5 years plus probably 3 or 4 days. So congratulations on that. Thank you for everything that you do. And next week, we've got one with Molly Butts, who again, 5 years in a few days. I guess we're a little early on that. But yeah, we've got a lot of work anniversaries coming up in the next couple of weeks. So I'll make sure to highlight those as well. But beyond that weekly update, well, our staff met in Montana this week to have our annual, kind of meeting, catch up on different things. And it's a really good opportunity to we all work from home. So to be together in the same room, able to break bread, have the, conversations that you're probably not able to do as you're busy on Teams and whatnot, and what we do typically with video chat. So it was great to be able to just see everybody, wish them well and kind of a Merry Christmas. I think we had 18 people out of the 20. One is on maternity leave, and another one had some little ones that couldn't really get away from, which totally understand, and that makes sense. But it was really good to see everybody here. And really what we tried to accomplish is communicating the vision, specifically my vision for the association, for the industry, and to help them kind of learn what it is that we can do as association management employees for SBCA to make our members' lives and jobs and businesses easier, better, and more fulfilling, so to speak. But a really good opportunity to get everybody in the room, talk about different things, answer questions, ask questions, and kind of see where we're going. Today we had a good example from Christine, our Director of Communications, talking about what it means to have kind of an elevator pitch for some of our senior staff, being able to do some comms training to help them just in talking with members, any podcast or anything else that they're on. So a lot of good opportunities there. Yesterday, kind of looking back on it, I think the more time that we get from yesterday, probably the better the story will become. But had a lot of high winds here in Western Montana, and a lot of the power was knocked out in the local area. And our hotel where we were having our meetings had a loss of power. So Greg Greenlee, technical director, is trying to do a presentation similar to what he did last week in Napa. The power goes out. We were having some flickering with the projector to where he was already struggling through that whole presentation. But then boom, power goes out, and he has to finish his presentation in the dark while we're trying to figure different things out. People from the hotel are bringing lanterns in. But really want to thank him and all of our staff for really persevering through some, atypical events yesterday with the power outage. But we were able to get a lot done. We moved to a different room that had some daylight. But really, just nice to see everybody kind of stick to it, and we're able to continue to do our meetings and then, make do. We had to alter a few things with the schedule, but that's what we do. We put on events and we adapt and we overcome any obstacles. So it was great to see that from our staff as a whole. So beyond that, if this is probably the last video, if you get the videos via email, this will be the last one. But you can always go to LinkedIn, you can go to Facebook, and if you're not subscribing and following those pages for SBCA, you're missing out on some really good information. And really, Sean's been doing a great job of curating our social media content and getting better about that. We're going to do a lot more of that in the next year. So if you have a little bit of downtime, go on over to LinkedIn and go over to Facebook, search SBCA and follow us, and make sure that you're always in the know that way. Now, another thing that's probably a good opportunity, if you've got some time as things kind of slow down this time of year, log into your member compass for SBCA. So go to sbcacomponents.com, log in and update the information. That way we're able to get you the pertinent information that you need, and we're doing it in the right way. So just another reminder with that as we're getting into the end of the year. Great opportunity to really do that. So with that, I'm probably going to wrap up. We'll see if maybe go wrap some presents, but we'll see if I'm around next week. I will be Monday, Tuesday for sure. I'm not going to be hitting you up on Christmas, but if I don't get to talk to you or you don't see it next week, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you're able to spend a lot of good times with your family and your friends and have a great holiday season, and whatever holiday you celebrate, I hope you enjoy it. So with that, for maybe the last time this year, peaks up, press on, and we'll talk to you all a little bit later. Bye-bye.